Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, in this video I will explain you how to take the Microsoft SQL Server database backup and restore this process. So I will explain the complete step-by-step guide. So definitely this video helpful for you. So friends, if you are getting any error or any issue, you can mention in a comment box. I will definitely provide the answer on your question. So without further delay, let's start the session. First of all, you can open your SQL Server Management Studio that you call as a SSMS. After that, you can provide the credential like the username and password, and you can connect to the Microsoft SQL Server using the SSMS. Then, first of all, we'll check the backup database process. So for that, you can select the database. After that, uh, whatever the database that you want to take the backup, you can just right click on it, and after that, go to the task, and after that, click on the backup. So this option. So once you click there, then this is the window for the backup database, and this is a database. You can change the database as well, and there is a database backup. So full backup. So in a full backup, basically database entire database backup will be take place, and in a differential backup, changes since the last full backup. In a transactional log backup, capture all the logs record since the last log backup. So this is the process. After that, you can that if you want, you can change the location. So for that, remove and click on the add. So here we need to select the path. So I will select the D drive. In a D drive, there is a folder like the database backup. I want to backup those database into this folder. After that, you can click on the name and you can add the name like the sqlntdb.bak. So you need to give the extension like the bak. Then click on OK and select the this path, and after that you can check the other option like the media option, backup option. So as of now I will not change anything. There is a second method that I will also explain you. So for the script, so you can just click on the script action to the new Windows query. So this will be generating the script for the backup. So you can check this is the backup database, then student, then two disks. So this is the path where we need to store the backup file. Then this is the some parameters, then name of the database backup file, and after that some parameters is there. So basically this is a script sms, and you can take the backup for the other database as well. So for example, I will show you. So I will take the another database like the company db. So I want to take the backup for the company db. So this is a ready-made script, so I will just change the database name. So I will remove the student, and I will add the company db. This is my database that I want to take the backup using the script. Then after that two disks, so we need to change the name as well. So I will change the name, then name I will also change, and after that you can run the this query completed 100% and backup will be completed. So you can check the folder in that company db backup file will be placed. So this way we can take the using the script, and also you can using the GUI also you can take the backup of the student db. So this is simple process for the backup. Then we'll check the restore the database. So once you take the backup, then we can restore the database as well. So you can just select the server, so where we want to restore the database. So after that, click on the database, click on the restore database. So this is a restore database window will open. So you can select the source like the device. So we have to place the file in the folder. So I will select the path. So go to that particular path, and after that you can select the bak this extension file. So I will select the studentdb.bak. After that, click on OK and highlight the path. So after that, you can, if you want, you can rename the database name as well. So as you can check, so student database already exists. So I will rename it. And after that, you can check the other files like the mdb file, log files. We can if record change. Then there is a till log backup. So this is the option. You can just uncheck this option, and after that, click on OK. So now we can check database successfully restore. So this way we can restore the database. Also we can using the script also we can complete this operation like the you can click on the script. After that the window will be open. So this is the script for the restore the database using the SQL script. So you can just check the script and execute this script. So you can check successfully restore the database, and also I will show you. So you can refresh. So company db1 this the database will be restored successfully. So friend, this way we can take the backup and restore for the any SQL server database. So thank you friends for the watching this video. If you have the any query, any question, we can mention in a comment box. So definitely I will provide the answer on your question. Also friends, if you are the new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also hit the bell icon for the more update on the Microsoft SQL Server. So thank you and wish you happy learning.